Coach.
All right, good day today. Another great weather day. We appreciate the good Lord for that. In Shells today, got some good special teams work. Got some good one-on-one competition with our fly zone. Saw our kickers kicking off today. Connor Gibbs really kicked off well today. He continues to show his talent and ability. Saw Swayze Bozeman flying around some today. Josh Ratcliffe continues to grow as a player and a leader. I think our young guys are coming on. We're a little banged up right now, which you normally are, as physical as we practice through 7. We got an off day tomorrow. We'll come back with a lighter day Friday, and we'll scrimmage Saturday, and we're looking forward to that. So with that, I'll open it up.
Just watching the kickoffs, it looked like Latrell Jones, Mims kind of back there. Do you have an idea who's going to be returning kicks this year?
Not yet, we don't, but we know we got some good possibilities, from Frog to Caston to Mims to Rambo. There's a lot of good options back there, and we're working them all. And I didn't name them all just then, but we feel like we got a chance to be explosive on that.
2 injuries. Can you kind of update us on Briason's status and Mahaffey as well?
Briason Mays. I think he's fine. I don't know exactly yet. He went out there and pass rush, and we just held him. He's an old guy. He's had a lot of reps. That was the plan anyway, to limit his reps, get some of these young tackles, get more and more work. And then who's the other one you asked about? Mahaffey. Yeah, Mahaffey should be back here soon. He dropped some weight early in practice. And, when you're monitoring their weight, when you lose some, you got to gain it back where you can go. And he's a physical guy, too. We've moved him back to the D-line with some of the young freshman tight ends coming in. And we want to try him out at tight end. I don't think it was a bad move. I think it was a good move. He learned how to do it, so if we need him there. We moved him back to defense to give us another guy right there. And, got high hopes for him. One thing we did lose Armondous Cooley. Cooley was playing really well. He popped his Achilles, so he'll be having surgery soon, and we'll get him back next summer. We'll redshirt him and take care of him and love him and hate it for him because, man, he had worked so hard. He was pushing the start, and a dynamic player, so we're loving on him right now and helping him through it and helping him understand God's got a plan. And but we'll get him back in the summer and keep moving forward. We got a lot of depth on the D-line, and those guys are stepping up. So
I know we've talked about him before, but it seemed like every route that Brandon Hayes ran today just
always good, isn't he? Yeah, it's good to have him back. That's what I kept saying last year. People always talked about we lost Swayze, we lost Hayes. Like, we also lost Brandon Hayes. He was a really good player and dynamic, and had worked so hard to get where he was. And another situation of you don't know why God puts you through something, but you learn as you go through it. And he's embraced it. He's embraced our culture. And I'm just hoping and praying that he stays healthy this year. I think he will, because he is a dynamic player that deserves it.
Both you guys graduated that were playing the star nickel last year.
Yeah.
Got Jay Jones there and Markel. Let's talk a little bit about that. And Markel's really flashed the last 3 days.
He has. He's made some great plays with the ball, getting the ball in his hands and making catches. He was an offensive player in high school at college for Coach Booth. And so we moved Jay Jones there and Markel there, and Hayes Puckett's also playing there. So 3 guys we've moved there. That's a position you always kind of move people to. You start them out at safety, or you start them out at corner and you move them there. Jay Stanley's getting there some in some bigger personnel groupings. And I feel confident about our talent there. Jay Jones was pushing to start last year before he got hurt. Markel, a dynamic player, and Hayes Puckett's a kid that's been here over 70 hours with a 4.0 and does everything right, was Mr. MRA. And so I like our depth and where we're headed there.
Can you speak a little bit how you guys threw the ball today?
Yeah, I thought we threw it well again. Hit a big post to Brandon Hayes. Thought Holman's eyes were right too, and Billy hit the post, and we just keep progressing right there. Tell you what, man, Ethan Crawford has really, really come on from spring. He's taken that next step. You can see his talent flashing. He's got natural leadership ability, and I'm really high on him and his progress.
Not that it's the biggest thing, but can you touch on Holman's arm strength a little bit?
Yeah, he can throw it. He can really, really throw it. Yeah. Him and Ethan have the 2 strongest arms in the room by far, and that's a strength for him and an asset in our vertical game. And the big thing for us, man, is him and Billy both, their eyes being right and them being accurate and on time with the ball. And we've seen that over and over again. And we're eliminating the devastating play. And so it's been fun to watch. I can't wait to roll it out here and watch them again on Friday.
last year y'all kind of limited what y'all did with 21, and rightfully so, as a true freshman. You talk about his evolution and what y'all are adding to his plate. I'm seeing y'all doing some different things or more things with him.
Yeah, we want to get him the ball as much as we can. You know, is that punt returner, is that kick returner, is that handing him the ball, is that throwing him the ball? Those are 4 opportunities all the time. And you're talking about Mims, obviously, for people that don't know, and he's gotten bigger and stronger because just after first off season with Coach Ancarson, we think he's able to shoulder that load now, and he's a really intense competitor, and excited to watch him.
Can you compare to anybody you've coached before that has that recovery balance that he has?
Yeah, y'all people aren't gonna know, but there's a guy named Gerald Worsham that played for us at West Alabama, was 2 or 3 time All-Conference from Minor High School in Birmingham. Gerald's one of the best players I've ever coached, and he was like Ty. He was a high school quarterback that we moved to Z, and had a dynamic career at West Alabama, one of the all-time great players there, and Ty's a lot like him.
Last thing, you got to touch on what y'all's off days going to look like for y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, so we got AIE afternoon where we divide our 6 core values into 3 groups. Brother Mitch runs it. So we have 2 in each station, 2 core values, and we rotate through and we give our kids opportunities to discuss our core values with each other without coaches dominating. It's a player-driven deal. It's a really fun deal, really, really good deal. And so that's what we'll do tomorrow, and we'll eat and hydrate and get ready for the weekend.
What is the scrimmage kind of going to look like on Saturday?
Yeah, it'll be a typical Southern Miss Will Hall scrimmage. You know, we'll go for a long time. We'll start it out. We'll go 1s on 1s, 2s on 2s, 3s on 3s. Then there'll be a special team. Then we'll do it again in a special team. Do it again in a special team. We'll do that till each group gets around 30 snaps, and then we'll go to situations. We'll do a 3rd down situation. Then we'll do a low red situation. Intermingled with those, we will kick field goals and extra points. And that'll be the day. That'll be what we'll do. Yep.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. All right. See y'all guys.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it.